Let me check. Oh, almost everybody is there. Okay. Yeah.
Yeah, yesterday I practiced all of your, everything is okay, but I got it fixed, really. But when I went to dynamic array, I tried to do this. I saw it start from zero and it stopped when it is four. So just can you just you can go through why it start from zero and four so that you can
Sure. Can you forward me your file so that will work on your file?
dynamic array?
Yeah.
No, you already sent the thing. So
Okay.
that's what I practiced. I commented on again. So it's very I tried. So all the file like you were fine. Because I have only got a problem with file and reference. I know it was I didn't get I got 30, but I don't know how it from 30 to the result is coming to be happy. So that's the problem when I practice all the time.
Okay. Anyway, today we'll see dynamic arrays again and also multi-dimensional arrays, two-dimensional arrays. So in two-dimensional arrays, we'll uh, try to implement dynamic arrays in that. I think we need to increase the font size. I saw the videos yesterday, but it's not clear actually. Have you guys checked this video file? Is it okay?
Yesterday night,
Just we'll go to access options and we'll try to increase the font size of the editor. Current database. It's not here in the current database. The name is not there. Data sheet. Background colors. Default font. Maybe this 14. And we'll see that in Excel. So in single dimension, we declare only uh, one upper bound, one dimension, like this, and we give the upper bound in single dimension. In two dimensions, the same thing we declare by using comma. This is two dimension. And in multi-dimension, we can have as per our requirement. Okay. Today, first we'll see two dimension. It's not that difficult, but multi-dimension is definitely very difficult. So in single dimension, again, I'll remind you how we implement the, how we set the values and how we uh, retrieve the values. And, copy this. Make it short. This is how we set the values and retrieve the values. So this is how we retrieve the value in a single dimension. Now let us see by declaring the two dimensions how we have to set the values and how to retrieve them. This is how we declare the two dimensions. Let us take small values here. Okay, this is the name of the variable. This is the first dimension. Add comma. This is the second dimension. When you declare a two dimension, then this is how you go. Like in the first place, it's 0, 0, then 0, 1, then 0, 2, then again you go here 1, 0, 1, 1, 1, 2, and the table goes on. This is a 2 by 2 dimension. So in the first place, we'll set the value for at 0, comma 0. Let me change this here. And now we'll finish off for the first dimension. Okay, now the index of the first array is complete, zeros. Next we'll take 1. This is 1, comma 0, 1, comma 1, 1, comma 2. And here let us have double to differentiate the values. And the third place will use this is how we assign a multi-dimension arrays. In single dimension, how many values we were able to store? Only 3. Here it became 3 into 3, 9, because it starts from 0, 0, 1, 2, 0, 1, 2. So 3 into 3. It's a 3 by 3 matrix, and total 9 values it can hold now. If we have the upper bound as 9, comma 9, then it could hold up to 81 values. No, it should be more than that. So when we declare 3, then it is 4 into 4, 16 values we can store in an array. And how to retrieve these values? The same way we retrieved here, the same way. Instead of one dimension, we have to mention 2 dimension. If you want to have this value, this is how you. If you want to retrieve this value, little difficult, but I believe you guys understood this matrix. Let us see the results. Okay. We declared 0 comma 0. We are retrieving the value at 0 comma 0, and this is something 1 comma 2. It's yy. So we can retrieve value at any point. So this is 2 dimension, and we'll also see 3 dimension so that it's clear to you guys. Yep. Mhm. Mhm. This is multi-dimension model. Right. Right. Then 3 dimensions as these are 3 dimensions. It will be same as like this, but we need to add here one more increased. When you have 3 dimensions, then you have to specify the index location. This is little bit confusing. We'll make it first all zeros. Mm-hmm. Should be more. So this is at 1. This is 2. So first dimension is done. Now 0, 0, 0, 1 and 0, 2. 0, 0, 0. We'll finish off this one. We'll finish up the second dimension. This is oh, I'm sorry.
we could use a for loop for this, right? For
Yes, yes.
0, 1,
But first
ij.
understand the static way. It's confusing, right?
Right.
Definitely we'll use the loop to set the values and retrieve the values in the real time but first we should understand, right, how it works.
Yeah.
So we have set for zeros, then ones, then twos, but we used all zeros. Now for zeros, 0, 1, 2, then this should be 1, 0, 1, 1, 1, 2. And then we have 2, 0, 2, 1, 2, 2. So now first one is done. Give me 1 minute, please. Come here. Come here. So we have done this. Then comes his this is 0, this is 1, this is 2, 0, 1. I think it's repeating. So, but it's not complete. It's very complex. First, we need to finish off to avoid the confusion. First, try to finish it off. The first dimension, then second, then third. I'm sure this is not complete and there could be some repetitions. 3, 6, 9, 12, 15, 18, 21, 24, 27. 9 3s are 27. Okay, I think it's done. And retrieving this same way, retrieve the values same way. This is if you want from the first position or first index or any index from anywhere. So this should return 0, 1, 2. It is not there. So I think some more are missing. I think some more are missing. This is not a complete set. So, but anyway, manually it's going to take long, and it's very difficult to set. We'll see how to set it through a loop. And um, and we'll take 3 dimensions. And we'll use the dynamic arrays. Okay, we'll use static only. We'll change the name. And here we need 3 loops. 10, I, X, and Y as byte. For I is equal to 0 to 2. Next. And this is for the first one. And for second one, for X is equal to 0 to 2. And this is next for this. For Y is equal to 0 to 2. Now we have to set the value. Here, first one is I, second is X, and third is Y. Is equal to, it's a string, right? So we'll have date add function here. Yesterday we used, we copy and paste it here. To make it simple. Date add letter days, then it is 1 day, and return date. Here we need a declarable. So MPL caption percent percent PPCR. The only trick is just we are assigning the values, indexes, we are setting the indexes with the loops. That is the only logic here. And while retrieving also, same thing. Or in the first loop you can set and you can have another loop where you can retrieve the values. Otherwise I'll do that way. Okay. Here we have set and the same will repeat here. And this time we will retrieve instead of setting the value. But before going again for a loop, just make all the loops to 0 because their values are 1 at this point. 2. And also when we enter in the loop, we'll make the label clear. Let us try. But date add function did not work, right? All are 131. What's wrong here? We date value depend on the data type you declared. If you declare as integer, then definitely it doesn't accept any strings. We have declared as a string, so it can hold dates. Dates, any name, any string. Let's see what is wrong with the date add function. Okay, got it. Into so at least we'll have different dates. So through the loops, it's really easy to set the values as well as retrieve the values. And this same example, we can convert it into a dynamic array also, but we'll take a 2-dimension. See, for 3 dimensions, we need 3 upper bounds, right? This one, and this one. And this represents the first one, second one, and the third one. And first, what it will do is, first I will be 0 in the first position, and it will go for x, and x will be 0 in the first position, and it comes here. Then it goes 3 times into the loop. This one goes 3 times, then come out of this loop, and this one already is 0 is done, so it will go 2 more times. Then when it's done, then again this I becomes 1, then again it will repeat. Date add is a built-in function, and we are adding days. Interval is nothing but we are passing the d means days. Here what I am doing is I'm multiplying the how many days you want to increase. That is the question here actually. If I give 1, then all the dates will be same. What I am doing is whatever the value of x when it comes to this loop, at that time I want it to multiply x into y. Suppose both are zeros, so no date is add. Suppose one of this is 0, no date is add. Both are 1, then its date add will be 1. If both are 2, then it's become 1 into 2, 2 days. If both are 2, then 2 into 2, 4. So in the examples, you should be able to see that. Today's date is 30th Jan. So no date is added. 1 day is added. 2 days added. No date. Nothing added. So 4 days added. Just I want to hold the different values so that we can understand that different values is stored at the different positions at different indexes. Is it clear now? This is a interval. In interval, we can add days, month, years, quarters, and I think yesterday I gave a list, or not in this. Um, there is a list of date add functions. Just go online. You should able to find it. E- Right, right. That date is constant. That returns today's date at any point. Then you'll see a difference in months, not in days. Here, instead of adding the days here, it will add to months actually. If you add Y, right. Date is for today's date. It adds from today's date, whether it's a month, a year, or days, or quarter. This is a list of what we can have in the interval. If you use 4 Ys, then it will add year, quarter, month, day of year, day, weekday, so many are there. But mostly what we need is either month, quarter, or days. Days, months, and quarters are in use. Let us just change it to month, and let us see the result. Okay. Date is constant, and it has added months. It's 29 because of February month. Same way we can have year. Okay. 17, 18, 16. Any questions about this? So we'll try two dimension in a dynamic array. So dynamic array will pass again with the input box, and this time we need two input boxes, and we'll store the value in x and y. X is equal to input box Planet prompt. Prompt is a message. Enter value. Y will copy the same thing. Y. We are entering the two values, and we'll declare array before that. Then then now we after entering into the input box, we have the values for both the dimensions. Then we'll redeclare it, and reading name of dyn is our array x comma y. Okay. Then in this case we need two loops. One is for looping x, and one for y. For I is equal to 0 to x. Next, for we cannot use I use j. 0 to y. And we'll copy the same thing here. Now we have only two dimensions, but first we need to set before that. So this is done, I believe. Mm, okay. I and j. It is selected array. Excuse me. No, I didn't got you. Uh-huh. got it. Name of the array is wrong here. Expected array. Okay. So if you're stuck somewhere, just this is all. Okay. Here is the mistake. We declared as a string and we are redefining as a array. So that is not accepted. So we'll give 2 by 2. So, is it okay? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Okay, 9. Right. Let us try a different number. 3 by 5 matrix. So 3 5s are 15 plus 3 4 6 6 4s are 24. So this should be 24. 1 2 3 4 5 6 7 8 9 10. Okay. So is there any doubt in the arrays? So if you remember these 2 points, then rest of the is dependent on the loop, and uh, we are not doing much in the loop. This is the only thing where we are declaring the dynamic arrays. And who was having the issue in the dynamic arrays yesterday? Which loop did you use? No, which loop? Because this is a for loop. This is too dynamic. Just now I repeated, right? Even now you didn't understood that. Or she may be using. Yep, might be you are using while loop and with a less than condition. Uh, did not mention less than or equal to. In that case, it may exit the loop one step before. I'll do one thing. I'll make you presenter. Can you show me? Can you show us what uh, is that Nasheed or Nahid? Okay. No, right now we are seeing the Nahid screen. You can open the database and show us. Just open your database. We can see. Yeah. Uh, yeah. Yeah. Okay. When you get a chance, send the file to me and just. So for now, everyone understood the dynamic arrays. Okay. The same way you're going to do for the other arrays. Like it's a multi-dimension, then add one more input box, one more variable, uh, the way we did here. Just you can convert it into a dynamic, remove from here and redeem it in by using three variables, three input boxes. Any other question? Mm-hmm. See, this is not related to the array at all. This is just a logic for multiplying two numbers so that we can add a year in the runtime. Here I can give a static number 1, static number 2 or 9. Any number I can give manually. But I want to have different dates. That is the reason why what I am doing is I am multiplying two values. And that is dynamically I am multiplying two values. Just don't care at all. This can be a static value. Like all your results will have only one date. Today plus 1. That is 31st. Just I want to get few different dates. That is the reason why I'm multiplying here some dynamic values, random values. That's it. Don't mix the date add function with the arrays. This is only for the values. In, Instead of you can store a name here. So name here or anything. Now every index will have the same memory then. This is the one. This is the one. Okay, no, this is just an example. See, this is the value what we are storing. So instead of name, I'm trying to store different dates. And instead of having the same date, I'm trying to change the dates. Yeah, like whenever it comes here, whatever the value of x and y will be, it multiplies. So sometimes it's 0, sometimes it's 1, 2, not more than that. Is that clear now? We have declared a data type for this one, I, x and y. These are the bytes. Byte can hold data up to 255 numbers, 0 to 255. And right now we have only 2, so we don't have less than this byte. We don't have anything else where we can have this I values can be stored temporarily. Any other question? So shall I think that you guys are good in loops and arrays? Definitely, definitely at least 6 to 8 hours, some 6 to 8 different examples. Until you guys do by yourself and with different examples, you're not going to get the subject. And if yeah, you can look at online, and I have sent you few. You can go through that. But online, definitely you can find several different examples. And whichever you understand, just try that. But try multiple examples. That is my suggestion. So, what else we have now? Do CMD. Some built-in functions we'll see today. So have you guys got a chance to look at this document? In which file you remember this? Yesterday's? This one? Okay.
You want to change? Let's change. Let's do
Yeah, for coding this, we need ADO. Now we have completed loops and arrays. Now we'll start, maybe from tomorrow, we'll start ADO. Then we'll come back here and we'll code at least these 4 buttons. And if you want, I can show you. Anyway, this needs a printer. Yeah, definitely. Without teaching ADO, we cannot write the code for this. And I'm sure that is bit confusing. ADOs are not easy. ADOs are very difficult. I think the most difficult part in VBA is ADOs, because you have different providers for connecting to different databases. That is one part which is very confusing. And different versions have different providers again. You cannot use the same provider for Oracle for different versions. Same thing with the SQL Server, same thing with the Access or any other database. And also there is a provider for ODBC. If you're using a ODBC, then you have to use a different provider. But if you're good in connecting to MS Access and SQL Server, then I think you're good. Okay, let us learn a few simple things. Okay, we have 4 forms. Suppose if we have to close this form, then we can have a simple command. Select it from here, application. Either you can, this quit application is, it closes the MS Access file. Form operations. This is to close the form, this is to open the form. And if you want to print a form, you can print a form from here. So let us make this button for close form. Okay. Got it? Now suppose we have to open a different form from here. From this form, we want to open another form. Just drag and drop, form operations, open form. Which form you want to open? Select it. Right now we are in arrays. We'll open test arrays. Here, instead of picture, you can have a text. It will show open form, and let us give name of the form test arrays, and we'll rename this to CMD open form test arrays. Here, do you see it is a embedded macro. Embedded macro. Earlier, we were using event procedures. Okay. Here, arrays form is here. And we'll add some more buttons, and we'll see what other important built-in macros are there. Quit application. Okay. We can have a picture, or you can change the picture from here. Some of the clients like to use their pictures, own images. So at that time you can browse, and CMD exit. I'll not click this because we'll go out. Instead of that, we'll have a text here. Exit, close database. Okay. And let us see what else. Record navigation not in use. Record operations not in use. Maybe no. Form operations close and open. And for if we have the reports, then we can open a report from here, preview or print, but we have not seen the reports yet. And in application, this is the one. And if you want to run any macro, if you write your own macro in that case, you can run any macro, or even you can run a query. We don't have query here, no tables. Okay. Okay, this is about the built-in uh, micros. Let me check what else is left. So still we have time, right? Do you want to see the class? Do you want to see the classes? Okay. Classes are nothing but same like modules, but the difference is you need to create an object of that class to utilize uh, methods or functions of that class. Right click, insert a class module, name it, because we may need this name for creating a reference. Class first, uh, class test. Okay, this is the name of the class, and option explicit will create only public methods can be accessed out of the module or classes or any other forms. But we can also have a private functions and procedures which can be used as a subroutines within the modules. Public sub test class. This is the method I'm using, and what we'll do is we'll use a simple thing. Just we'll add x and y, and we'll put that in z as integer, and we'll pass by val x value, comma z is equal to x plus y, and let us see the message box. Okay, name of the class is important now. Class test. So here we need to create an object. We create an object the same as we are doing with the variables or any other thing. First, let us try if we can access it directly. Okay, class test. This is the name of the module, right? None of the methods are appearing here. Okay. Let us try a object for this. Dim test class as name of the class. This is the class we created, CLS test. Okay. Instead of as a integer or string, we are creating a object for a class itself. Okay. Now you should be able to access the method with the object. Let us check this. But we have created this method with two arguments, x and y value, 6 and 9. So it should be 15. Syntax error. What is the error here? Do you see any error here? These are only two things here. Both are integer. Okay. Both are integer. Expected is equal to function. Make it test function. Function and when first class is equal to z. Now we should be able to check variable. Okay. Here we need to use new keyword, and every time it creates a new class in the memory. It copies the class with a new name in the memory when we declare as new. And for the classes, definitely we need to declare like this. And to be frank, it's better to use a module like but there are some situations where we need to create a class. There are some situations where we may have to create a class and need to have the methods in the class. Like in example, if we are connecting to the database, same database again and again with the different tables, at the same time, if you want more than one connection, in that case you can create a class, and class will create different connections and hold it in the memory. That is the advantage of the class, and that is the reason why class is introduced. Like if you want to create uh, same thing again and again, then you can have it in the class, and you can create a new class every time. Duplicate declaration. Okay, we have declared here as well as we declared here. Finally, this is a public simple method which you guys know already. We can have any methods here, and this is how we can call a create a object for the class, then use the object to access the methods. Let us add one more method to the class. Public sub tester sub. Just we'll try this. In the code already we have created a class. Now we don't need to create a object for that class. Just directly you can use the method test class dot test sub, and you can go to compile and see if there are any errors. Okay, so it will go through all your codes and it will inform you wherever you make a mistake before running it. And these errors are only limited to the design time. In the runtime, you may get more errors. Compile. Okay. So now we don't have any design time errors, but we can have a runtime error. This is the second method. Okay. Create an object one time, and usually what we do is we create an object here so that we can use that object throughout the module. Or if you want this object uh, to use it in other modules, then you have to declare it as a public somewhere here, and then you can use it. Is there any question about the class? And if you are good in module, that is enough. Just give directly the reference of the module and use the methods and functions. And really nobody is going to care whether you have created a class or using a module. And nobody will tell you to create a class and do that way until your manager is a technical guy and he is looking into your code, and that will never happen. Especially in the VBA, nobody check your code. They want only the results. And most of the time, your managers and your users are uh, not technical. especially this VBA programmers work with the uh, non-technical people, non-technical users, or with the business people. In very few cases we will be working in a technical team. So this is about the class, and what else we can see today. Okay. Okay. We'll see subforms. Actually, we should stop the class now. We'll take it tomorrow fresh. I'm hungry. And, you guys have any questions? Just this is the only topic which is left here in VBA. This is the one, and okay. This is a small topic. Yeah. We'll directly use the programs there. So what is the use of learning it again? This part. The same. Right. The difference will be there because VBA part in Access will use with the tables, whereas here we use cells. So yeah, that is the difference. We'll see the immediate window. Actually, I'm hungry. We'll stop the class, and tomorrow at 9:30 same time. And have you guys got a chance to look at the videos?